Good evening and welcome to the Voice of Harrisburg for the week of January the 18th in 2014. Yeah. I'm your host, Will Scoggins, and you've tuned in to another hour of pulchritude and despair. Yes, thank you for joining me this week. And we have temporarily at least got our problems solved. I don't know how long we're going to have our problems solved. We got them solved for tonight at least. We are back with video and audio, and we're up and running. So got some all kinds of different music for you tonight. Let's see, we got some local artists and we got some artists that ain't from here. So anyway, hope your new year is new and yearly. Yeah, that sounds kind of cool, don't it? New and yearly. Let's start off with a song I've been liking lately. Let's see, what is the song called? Recipe of Love. welcome back to the show. In that set we heard Zombie Cops, the Recipe of Love, right? Recipe of Love, right? And then we heard Jackie and the Cedrics, Red River, and then we heard the Lolita Black Witch. And I'm your host, Will Scoggins, and this is the show called The Voice of Harrisburg, broadcast to you almost every Saturday night for some 3 years now. I've been told 3 years. Wow, we've been on the air that long. Almost every Saturday night for 3 years. For an hour. We've been to various locations. Where have we been? We've been to Old Forge, New York, to Fort Myers, Florida, and we have been to Blue Ridge, Georgia. So we have broadcast from around the country for you. We have friends overseas. Hey, for our friends overseas, we're glad to have you. Always glad to have you listening in. All of our friends, we like for you to listen in, whether you listen in live or whether you tune in to the YouTube shows, which I found a whole bunch of shows on Ustream on last week that were about to be deleted, and I ran immediately and put them on YouTube so that we wouldn't lose them, and they went back to 2012. And before that we were on what was that thing called? I'd have to remember what it was called. But anyway, we've been on Ustream for 2 years at least, and I think we were off for a long time because I couldn't get on Ustream. But anyway, we're back on the air, and maybe we'll have a little local tunage here. Here's one by Willie and the Hand Factory, and this one's called Beulah Land. This is off their new record. Believe it or not, Willie and the Hand Factory has a new record, and it is called No Flowers for a Friend, and it is available on CD Baby if you are so inclined to buy it.
Sweet home Alabama, sweet home Beulah Land. One day we will die, and our ashes will fly over the moon and to the stars above. What a beautiful sky, and a free bird song, and a free bird sings, and a free bird flies, and a free bird flies over Beulah Land, and a free bird flies over Beulah Land. What a beautiful sky, what a beautiful sky. free bird song, and a free bird sings, and a free bird flies, and a free bird flies over Beulah land, and a free bird flies over Beulah land. What a beautiful sky, what a beautiful sky.
Play hard to get in your lead. Come around, act all satisfied, but my heart knows that it is all a lie. Then I try to keep my cool, but I end up acting a fool. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You come around with magic in your I try to act like I don't even mind. Then I try to please your needs. I play hard to get in your lead. Whoa, whoa. Come around every once in a while. My heart is beating faster than it desires. Then I try to please your needs. I play hard to get in your lead. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Walk hard, saw all the colors of the rainbow. Class A, Schedule 1. I used to pop acid like you pop medicine tablets. A half a 1x1 sheet. Put it under your tongue, but don't eat it. I used to let it soak up until my soul woke up. So high it ain't no bars on this roller coaster. I'm so far from sober, I ride it till it's over. A 12-hour high, cruising without a chauffeur. I get my Hendrix on, life is purple haze. Ayy, ironic, I'm smoking purple haze. Neverland high, Peter Pan fly. From PM to dawn, I let my spine drip. A psychedelic trip, set adrift on memory bliss. If I don't answer my phone, leave a message at the tone. I was so high, I was so high. I was so high, I was so high. On my coldest nights, when I was broke, no dice. I've tried coke and ice, but pills was my vice. Xanax, morphine, got me feeling right. Percocets, Vicodin, yeah, that's what I like. $5 the price for a cheap high on life. I push it to the limit, smoking, drinking liquor with it, chasing that high. My mind racing a mile a minute, like if it's time, that's all we have. Fuck it, this how I'ma spend it. To the point I can't eat, wide open for weeks. Popping pain pills and Valium, self-inducing my sleep. My eyes so low I can't see, slurring my speech when I speak. But the rush I got could only be compared to a dream, because I was so high, I was so high. I was so high, I was so high. Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane. I've tried a lot of drugs, but you've been my main thing. You got me high to get by, shit, I can't complain. Kept the nigga sane when I was stressed to maintain. So many different variations, but you're all the same. The feeling's like an airplane in the air, man. I've smoked bap, smoked mid, smoked loud music. Smoked exotic green, but hash has to be the truest. Purest form of marijuana, no substitute. Back when I was 17, I fell in love with you. And I ain't never had nobody do me like you do. The feeling's heaven sent, we've been together ever since. I get so high, I am so high. I get so high, I am so high. Class A, Schedule 1. I used to pop acid like you pop medicine tablets. A half of 1 by 1 sheet. Put it under your tongue, but don't eat it. I used to let it soak up until my soul woke up. So high it ain't no bars on this roller coaster. I'm so far from sober, I ride it till it's over. A 12-hour high, cruising without a chauffeur. I get my Hendrix on, life is purple haze. Ayy, ironic, I'm smoking purple haze. Neverland high, Peter Pan fly. From PM to dawn, I let my spine drip. A psychedelic trip, set adrift on memory bliss. If I don't answer my phone, leave a message at the tone. I was so high, I was so high. I was so high, I was so high. On my coldest nights, when I was broke, no dice. I've tried coke and ice, but pills was my vice. Xanax, morphine, got me feeling right. Percocets, Vicodin, yeah, that's what I like. $5 the price for a cheap high on life. I push it to the limit, smoking, drinking liquor with it, chasing that high. My mind racing a mile a minute, like if it's time, that's all we have. Fuck it, this how I'ma spend it. To the point I can't eat, wide open for weeks. Popping pain pills and Valium, self-inducing my sleep. My eyes so low I can't see, slurring my speech when I speak. But the rush I got could only be compared to a dream, because I was so high, I was so high, I was so high, I was so high. Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane. I've tried a lot of drugs, but you've been my main thing. You got me high to get by, shit I can't complain. Kept the nigga sane when I was stressed to maintain. So many different variations, but you're all the same. The feeling's like an airplane in the air, man. I've smoked bap, smoked mid, smoked loud music, smoked exotic green, but hash has to be the truest. Purest form of marijuana, no substitute. Back when I was 17, I fell in love with you, and I ain't never had nobody do me like you do. The feeling's heaven sent, we've been together ever since. I get so high, I am so high. I get so high, I am so high. Class A, Schedule 1. I used to pop acid like you pop medicine tablets. A half a 1x1 sheet, put it under your tongue but don't eat it.
Okay, that was our local set. Starting things off was Willie and the Hand Factory, a song called Beulah Land. Next we heard from Celia Gary with a song called Then I Try. I think I might have misspelled that. No, I think I put it in there right. Then I Try on the update, I'm not sure. Then this last song was C.J. Lee from his autobiography albums, and the song was called So High. We may hear from him again later in the set, or in the hour. Let's see what's happening in the world. I don't know what's happening in the world besides it's cold like it should be. I guess all the people thought it was, since it got cold, global warming wasn't real. How could you think that? I don't know. But anyway, it's 110 down in Australia, stupid. It's weather extremes. It doesn't have to be in the same place all the time. It's weather extremes. Morons. You you people who listen to Fox News are just it fucks your brain up. It really does. You have mental problems. You can't cogitate if you listen to that shit too long. I tried listening to it. I did. I fell for the hot chick. I did. I admit it. I really admit it. At the beginning, in the morning show, they had two guys on there and a hot chick. And I went, hot chick. Brain says hot chick. And I listened to the news and I went, and brain says hot chick, and your brain starts going, hot chick, and your brain's going hot chick, and the other part of your brain's going, stupid story, doesn't make sense, stupid story, doesn't make sense, stupid story, doesn't make sense, wake up, stupid. But the other part of your brain's going, hot chick, stupid story, hot chick. Finally, the part that finally was the part that could think critically finally took the other part of it and said, "Stupid, wake up! It's just bullshit! Bullshit, wake up!" And I woke up and I turned it off, and I haven't listened to it since. You know, it went on for about like 3 months or 4 months. I hate to admit it, but it was hot chick. So I understand how they got people, especially guys. Hot chick. Anyway, because they had a graphic on there really the other day that showed about how many people believe that Lou Christie, no, not Lou Christie. Lou Christie? Wake up! Not Lou Christie, he's a singer. Chris Christie knew about the thing at the bridge, you know, where you supposedly diverted the traffic. And so 57% said he likely did, and 36% he might have, and 30% said he probably did, and 17% said he didn't think he did, and 11% said no way he didn't. Well, all that added up to be over 100%. It was like 137% when it added up, when all the percentages added up. You look at the graphic and you go, 137%? You can't have 137%, but those people sit there and go, yeah, it makes sense. All those people, they don't think about that kind of stuff. When you add you can't have over 100% of something. Stupid. So anyway, what else is going on? Legalize marijuana. There's one state senator in Georgia who wants to look at it. I can't wait till the other people vote him down and throw Bibles at him and want to stone him. Well, they stone him? Woo! Woo! No, they're going to stone him with rocks and call him a communist or something. I'm surprised they haven't done it yet. And run him out of the state on a rail and, you know, say horrible things about him. And I mean, he went to see some little girl who has some kind of epilepsy or some real horrible disease, and she's laid up in a bed, and marijuana's helped her condition, whatever it is, and that kind of changed his mind. Wow. They can find somebody like that, and it changes their minds. How about that company in West Virginia, dumping all that crap in the water? In the water because they didn't have 20 years. They didn't have regulations. Thank you, Ronald Reagan. If you want to blame somebody, blame that fucking Ronald Reagan. Okay? He wanted to deregulate, get the government off your back. Well, there you go, right there. There you go. Get government off your back. They didn't have no regulations for 20 years. And you see what happens, kids? When you don't have when you keep the government off your back and keep nosy people from running our business, you see what happens? You get a spill like that. And guess what they just did? They just went out of business, and they just socialized their losses. So that somebody's got to pay for their losses. They went bankrupt. Boom. Out the door they go. They don't pay nothing. They don't pay. Scot-free. They dumped all that shit in the water, and they still can't. The people in West Virginia still can't take a bath unless you want to pour bottles of water over your head. And going into the 10th or 12th day now, and the government people say, "Oh, I'll drink it." Yeah, right. It's gone down to where now? Cincinnati. No responsibility. They close up. They close up shop and leave town. And you know why? That most of the people in West Virginia are on city water in a lot of areas, because the coal companies have poisoned the water tables. Go figure. And the people that used to be in the rural areas that were on wells can't be on wells anymore, because the coal companies poisoned the water tables. Wow! Because they weren't regulated. Ha ha! Ronald Reagan. The only picture of Ron Reagan I want in my wall is his son. What an actor. What a guy. Let me play some jazz to calm my nerves down. This is Sandoval's other daughter, middle daughter, I think. Sandoval's middle step something? Stepdad? Stepdaughter. Emir Mulholland Group. Okay, that was Radio Tahiti, a song called Eye of the Pyramid. And before that, we heard Candle Gravity with A Suicide. And before that, we heard Emir Mulholland with Sandoval's Middle Daughter. I don't know what he wrote to the other daughters. Maybe he just didn't like them, didn't write anything to them. I don't know. This is the Voice of Harrisburg, and we have been on for 50 whole minutes. Wow. We haven't been kicked off yet. Ha ha. I'll do that. If you have wood, I got plenty of wood. Anyway, nice and cold it's been. Yes, glad wintertime's finally here. This is our, I don't know, second, third, or fourth show just for the year. I don't know, whatever it is. Who keeps count of these things? Whatever show it is. We come to you when we can, weekly as we can, from our humble little place, humble little hideout here. Hopefully we'll be going on the road. There is an event coming up in February 15th, 2014, at the Augusta Commons, I believe. It's a PAWS, PAWS event for the animal further protest Georgia Regent University's horrible treatment of animals in the dental school, and I'll be playing at that, and I'll be sending out notices about that, and I'll be posting some things on Facebook, events, notices about it, and keep you in track, whatever, keep you on track with that. Let's see, GRU had their Go Downtown event the other day. Can you see me roll my eyes? You can't with my eyes, can you? Let me roll my eyes. Anyway, insert sarcasm here. The Go Downtown event, brother, had fireworks and a band. I don't know what band was down there. I know who I hope it was, but I won't say that yet. Anyway, let's just say it was sparsely attended, right? Because you had the mayor and the Downtown Development Authority lady in charge, whatever the hell her name is, Midge, whatever, Esther Roll, I don't know what the fuck her name is. Anyway, they all went down there to go downtown. Woo! We're gonna bus a bunch of kids downtown and make it a monthly event to go downtown, like they're going to a goddamn foreign country. When will these people quit acting like they're going to a fucking foreign country? I mean, really? Going to downtown Augusta, you're not going to the fucking sub-Saharan desert. You're not going to outer Mongolia. Jesus. Do people do that in Athens? No. They'll bust kids downtown and go, ooh, we're going downtown. We might see a Negro. I mean, come on. Grow up. It's because these snuts live out in Columbia County and they want lily white ass. You know, they won't show their lily white asses down there after dark, and they drive their little SUVs. I can't wait to get out of here. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm going to get raped. Go home. Leave Augusta alone. Go to Columbia County. Build your hospital out there. Stay away. We don't want you here. If you have attitudes like that, we don't want you here. Work here and go home. We're perfectly sane, perfectly safe and sane down here without you and your snooty attitudes and your your make-believe little programs to build up Augusta and make people go downtown and all this bullshit. Stay home. We like you. We just like it is. Assholes. Anyway, we're getting along fine without you. I want to hear the piggies. And this is, I can't remember what I got here. What I get? She ran away. So here's the piggies when she ran away.
song, my motherland, the planet Mars.
Now they live in your head and they travel your veins. Now they live in your head and they travel your veins. Every word that you speak is a word they have made. When you open your mouth, you're too stupid to scream. When you open your mouth, you're too stupid to scream. Your eyes are the holes where you suck in your knee. There's steel in the air and there's blood on the wheels. There's steel in the air and there's blood on the wheels. But there's nothing to fear because nothing is real. Hear the dogs now, they howl as the street fills with flood. Yeah, the dogs now, they howl
Okay, welcome back. And in that set we heard Angels of Light, Promise of Water. I really like that song. Then before that we heard Titfield Thunderbolt, I Was Born on the Wrong Planet. I believe they were from, gotta have to get my book out. I think they were from either North Carolina or around Baltimore. Somebody straighten me out on that. I have to figure out where Titfield Thunderbolt was from. Seemed like to me they opened for Alice Cooper in 1972, if I'm not mistaken. And that was their claim to fame. They were some of these oddball bands that turned up around the Baltimore, Maryland area, Virginia. I'd have to think about that. I have to go back and read my history. Sort of almost pre B-52s, almost. Yeah, definitely pre B-52s. Before that, we heard the Piggies, She Ran Away. And you're listening to the Voice of Harrisburg, and we are right at a little over an hour into our show. We are broadcasting from the historic Mill Village in Augusta, Georgia, Harrisburg, place where the mill people very cool area in my humble opinion. A lot of people in town don't think so, and I just soon you keep thinking that. Keep moving on further and further and further and further and further away from the city. That's fine with me. Leave the city to us. Leave the city to the brave people. And the rest of you cowards keep moving out. Further and further and further away. So you have further and further and further to drive to your jobs. That's what I like. So anyway, let's see. We're going to close out with a couple songs here. Let's go back and hear from C.J. Lee again, called Blue Magic. And this is featuring, I hope I say this right, Jack Jims? I don't know. Hope so.